She said he's not here to love you, he is here to break your heart. He's not here to love you, he is here to break your heart. Break your heart, break your heart, break your heart.
Howdy folks, and welcome to this brand new episode of the Rochester Indie Musician Spotlight, Rochester's premier music and interview show. I'm Dan Gross, and we're moving right along in Season 6, and we're excited to be here bringing you another musically diverse season. Today we're chatting with the Sugargliders, led by Alison, Lindsey, and Roxy Elahi, along with Zach Kochan and Ryan Yarmel, who are chilling out back there. Please give them all a round of applause. Before we get going, let's hear from the people who make this show possible. Josh Pettinger and crew at Wicked Squid Studios on Smith Street in Rochester have the expertise, experience, and the facility to handle all of your band's needs with an emphasis on community experience and fun. Drop them a line today to schedule your next recording session or to become a member of their studio today. This episode is brought to you by Bop Shop Records, Bernunzio Uptown Music, SoundSource, and Three Heads Brewing. Our home again this season is the warm, creative space of Bop Shop Records. At 1460 Monroe Avenue, Bop Shop Records is celebrating 30 years of presenting live creative music and is the best place in the 585 for jazz, blues, and classic rock in a curated vinyl selection. Bernunzio Uptown Music, located in Rochester's East End, has been providing Rochester and the world with quality vintage, new, and used string instruments since 1976. Bernunzio's also offers concerts, workshops, and jam sessions. They are now also a registered Stetson hat dealer. Find your sound in a Stetson. Trusted by musicians, recording engineers, and consumers, SoundSource is the place to go for audio gear, repair, consignment needs, and to have all your questions answered by knowledgeable and friendly staff. Visit them at 161 Norris Drive today. Good people, great beer, amazing music. Three Heads Brewing on Atlantic Avenue is quickly becoming a Rochester and regional favorite for unique brews and one-of-a-kind music. Concerts are Thursday through Saturday, with the Rochester residency kicking each week off, but the beer and good times are on tap every day of the week. Well, the good news is, guys, we have a very lively and attentive audience today, so you guys brought a good crowd, so thank you so much. Let's start off nice and easy. Are you guys Rochester natives?
We are.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, we were both born in Rochester. But we live in the suburbs. We grew up in the suburbs.
We grew up in West Randiquate.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. See, I was born in St. Paul, Minnesota. Lived there for 1 year, and then I came here. But I still consider myself a Rochester
for sure.
native. So tell us about a little bit of your musical backgrounds. What did you grow up listening to?
Oh. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Both of our parents, we have musical families.
Mm-hmm.
So we both grew up with musician parents. And my dad does a world radio show. So we've both grown up listening to lots of music and everything from around the world to country music here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And before we get too much farther, let's give a round of applause for Terry Lindsey, who happens to be in the audience tonight. Thank you so much. Terry's a great friend of the store, and we're very happy to see her join us. Roxy, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you were listening to?
So my dad always played music when I was little. He plays the guitar. Kind of like blues. He's over there. Hi. Stuff. And yeah, just all kinds of, mostly folk.
Yeah.
Blues. And
Cajun music.
We have a good Cajun Zydeco scene here, too. Was there anything in particular you remember that you latched onto a lot, like you heard it and it spoke to you in a specific way?
I'm just thinking about, like, favorite songs when I was a kid. There were some weird ones. The Roaches.
Any favorite songs you'd like to contribute, Roxy?
I'm trying to think of stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah. So like there wasn't like that kind of album where you're listening to and it's like, I sort of identify this or I want to play along this. There's nothing like that?
I don't know. I feel like it's changed a lot over the years. Like, I just go through phases where I listen to, like, a lot. And I think, at least for me, when I write songs, like, you can tell, like, I can tell what I've been listening to a lot when I write a new song. But, I don't know. There's so, like, I just feel like I've listened to so much. There's so much, it just, like, feeds in over time.
Yeah, it's good that you're able to use it all. We'll come back to your songwriting process in a bit, so don't let that thought go too far from us. Tell us when you both first started singing and playing instruments.
I started playing the guitar when I was 12. And then I didn't start playing in public and singing until 3 or 4 years ago.
That's right. It takes time. And what stuff did you really enjoy playing when you first started?
I would learn. I don't know. What did I learn? Lots of, I don't know, just like folk. Yeah.
Well, I played piano originally. So I took piano lessons when I was really little, and then I did the Eastman Children's Choir in 4th grade. That got me out of horseback riding. So I was a big fan.
I think that's the first time that sentence has ever been said on the Rochester Indie Musician Spotlight, so thank you.
So that, and then I guess we started playing out a couple of years ago, and that's the first time like playing for like an audience that wasn't like grandparents and parents and cousins.
Right, just a set of like young recital stuff. So why don't we talk about that? Let's talk about the inception of the Sugargliders. How did you come up with the name, first of all?
We would go to open mic at Boulder Coffee every Wednesday, and we would change our band name every time.
Yeah, and then this one stuck.
Yeah,
but there was we also had like remember we had the nursing,
like word association.
We had a nursing chair. So we were like, and we would sit in it when we practice, so it glides. It doesn't, so we were like, we don't rock, we glide.
Smooth.
Yeah.
I like that. Tell us about tell us, when you started playing out 3 or 4 years ago, why don't you tell us about those first songs, how'd you start writing them? And you said, I don't mean to put you on the spot too much, but you said, what you were listening to a lot at any given time really affects your songwriting. So why don't you tell us about those early songs?
Well, the early songs, we only played 2, and they were just covers, and we played them every week at Boulder.
You got to start someplace.
And one of them was Wagon Wheel, and the other was... and then we started playing some Mountain Man. I guess Mountain Man was a big influence for us when we first started playing. But there's a lot of Wagon Wheel and Train Song by Vashti Bunyan. Bunyan? Bunyan. I don't know.
We'll get it in post. We'll figure it out for you.
Yeah,
you're very welcome. So why don't you tell us about the first original songs? Like, how did you start writing songs? Like, what was your process behind it? That was in harmony. That was good.
It depends. Like sometimes you'll think of like a line and then like write lyrics and then add some chords to it, or sometimes you're just like fiddling around and you like come up with a chord progression and then
what rhymes?
Throw some words on top.
Rhyming's generally good from songwriting, from what I've heard. One thing I do want to go in depth with you guys. I think there's so much about the Sugargliders that's really cool. The thing that pops out a lot are the harmonies. Can you two talk about how you develop your harmonies when you're working on a song?
Well, for the most part, like we write our songs separately. Like, and when we have band practice, like she'll play a song or I'll play a song, and we also don't write things down, so we kind of just like mumble and try to find the right note.
Just listen.
Yeah, we just listen and
try
just
to figure out what sounds
hope
good.
it works out. And we just practice it a bunch. Like we don't really like, I don't know, it comes natural. It sounds that sounds very cheesy, but it just comes kind of naturally. I don't know.
Well, so you don't. One thing that I think is really cool, and I think it was the first time I heard the Sugargliders play. Forgive me, I don't exactly remember the source, but like the way you tune just pops so much from the instruments. Is that something you fiddle with when you're singing together? You're like, oh, I'll go a little sharper, a little flatter. Is it just natural again?
I think it just happened. I don't know. Yeah. We don't like I did Eastman, but I wasn't like super. Like we weren't like. No, I'm saying like I didn't really like try a lot. I think we just like I think that just comes from not being classically trained. Like we just kind of like let whatever happens happen.
Just whatever sounds good, sounds good.
Yeah, we're like, oh, we like this. We just will keep with it. Or like we never tell each other like, oh, you should do this or you should do that. We just like, if you want to do it, you should do that.
That's a good philosophy in life anyway. So thank you for sharing that with us. obviously one of the big changes with the Sugargliders that's happened over time is you're now backed by these two fine gentlemen who are hanging out over here. Why don't you tell us how these cats joined the band?
Well, I
We
guess
just kind of talked about it, and we were like, I
we played
remember
a
if
show
they
together
asked
that
us,
one
they were like,
time at the Spirit Room.
Mm-hmm.
Great place. Shout out to the Spirit Room. And Jacob like added us. They were playing a show, and Jacob kind of just like added us to the end of it, and so I guess that was the first time we ever like played together. But we had met each other before, and then the last like a couple months ago, I guess it's been a couple months now, August, we started playing together.
And in addition to adding a guitar and a bass, what do these guys bring that's new to the Sugargliders?
I don't know. I feel like they fill the room. Like it's like spacey and
yeah,
it's really it feels right. It feels
more
like
depth.
yeah.
It adds a nice ambiance.
Yeah, it's
And they
great.
always have seltzer.
Yeah, they do always great seltzer. The best flavors.
What?
Sir.
I'm a polar man myself, but my dad's from Worcester, so I gotta eat Polish.
That's great.
It is good. So what are you looking to do with the Sugargliders going forward? It's you two with these guys here. So do you plan on doing an album in the future? Do you just want to keep playing out? Like, do you have anything you're really looking forward to?
I don't know.
We're trying to record.
Yeah, we're trying to record. It's hard because we're
both in
students.
school.
We're art majors, and so there's a lot of
That's the goal, though.
yeah,
Eventually.
yeah. At least have something like an EP or something. Just
Just something to give people.
Yeah,
Well, I hope this show can help bridge the gap in the meantime. We have to give these two a round of applause. They got through most of the questions.
They say he's not here to love you, he is here to break your heart. He's not here to love you, he is here to break your heart. Break your heart. Break your heart. Break your heart.
So, if you have seen the show before, you know it's coming next. This is the lightning round. These are 3 big picture questions, but even though it's called the lightning round, please feel free to take your time and answer. If you could accomplish, just chime in whenever, by the way. You can answer in tandem or individually, that's fine by me. If you could accomplish one thing in music and be happy, what would it be?
I don't
No.
is it okay to say like that I don't like I would really like to record an album and like go to some other towns maybe and like have some other people hear us, just like get our sound out there, but I didn't really expect any of this to happen. Like to be playing shows. Like when I was a kid, I'd like try out for American Idol in the shower. Like I was like, well now it's The Voice. but Blake Shelton, if you're watching.
I mean, that'd be nice
But-
if you're watching.
I don't know. I guess like I'm just whatever happens. It's cool. Like I'm just excited and just happy, content with where it's going.
Anything to add?
Same.
That's a good answer. Something I've really enjoyed exploring, not just in these full episodes, but also working with Three Heads as well. What makes Rochester such a great place for original music?
Ooh, we talk about
I don't
actually.
know. It's the music community's so welcoming and
Yeah, for sure.
nice.
Yeah, everyone's super nice.
Yeah.
And just like
Good venues.
yeah.
Good audiences.
Such as this venue and yourselves, so let's get... There's never too much clapping on the Rochester Indie Musician Spotlight. So, I know this might be an interesting question to ask you too. It's an interesting question to ask anybody, but do you have any advice for aspiring artists?
Open mics. Go to open mics if you want people to hear you. I guess that's what we did. Like our friend, like we met someone we're friends with now. He just came to open mic. And I was like, oh, do you want to open for my band? And that was the first show we ever played, and it's just from hearing us at open mic. Boulder, it's a great place. They're super friendly, welcoming, and bring your originals because people want to hear them. And people won't make fun of you. People are nice for the most part.
Well, that is a...
Have faith.
You should have faith, and that is a wonderful piece of advice to end on. Alison, Roxy, thank you so much for your time. And I'm Dan Gross, and thank you so much for watching this episode of the Rochester Indie Musician Spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the Sugargliders. That was awesome. Josh Pettinger and crew at Wicked Squid Studios on Smith Street in Rochester have the expertise, experience, and the facility to handle all of your band's needs with an emphasis on community experience and fun. Drop them a line today to schedule your next recording session or to become a member of their studio today. This episode is brought to you by Bop Shop Records, Bernunzio Uptown Music, Soundsource, and Three Heads Brewing. Our home again this season is the warm, creative space of Bop Shop Records. At 1460 Monroe Avenue, Bop Shop Records is celebrating 30 years of presenting live creative music and is the best place in the 585 for jazz, blues, and classic rock in a curated vinyl selection. Bernunzio Uptown Music, located in Rochester's East End, has been providing Rochester and the world with quality vintage, new, and used string instruments since 1976. Bernunzio's also offers concerts, workshops, and jam sessions. They are now also a registered Stetson hat dealer. Find your sound in a Stetson. Trusted by musicians, recording engineers, and consumers, Soundsource is the place to go for audio gear, repair, consignment needs, and to have all your questions answered by knowledgeable and friendly staff. Visit them at 161 Norris Drive today. Good people, great beer, amazing music. Three Heads Brewing on Atlantic Avenue is quickly becoming a Rochester and regional favorite for unique brews and one-of-a-kind music. Concerts are Thursday through Saturday, with the Rochester residency kicking each week off, but the beer and good times are on tap every day of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sugargliders.
Down in the willow garden, where me and my love did meet, as we sat a-courting, my love fell off to sleep. I had a bottle of burgundy wine. My love, she did not know. So I poisoned that dear little girl on the banks below. I drew my saber through her. It was a bloody knife. I threw her into the river, which was a dreadful sight. My father often told me that money would set me free if I would murder that dear little girl whose name was Rose Connolly. My father sits by his cabin door, wiping his tear-dimmed eyes. His only son soon shall walk to yonder scaffold high. My race is run beneath the sun. The devil, he's waiting for me. For I did murder that dear little girl whose name was Rose Connolly. Whose name was Rose Connolly.
Thank you. Thank you. Good.
was found in a driving wheel, and his body has never been found. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun never shines. I shivered the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. You call me weak and you call me the most. You call me Rita, bring me back home.
Thank you. We're going to switch to originals now. I like to warm up with those covers.
I didn't mean to make all of the first moves. I thought you might make one too. I didn't know you wouldn't follow suit. There's a version of you in my mind. I'm overanalyzing the underlying signs, memorizing all of my lines, so I won't be so embarrassed next time. I'm a blossoming thing, and you got some warning that I might not turn out to be what you were expecting of me. And mama, am I terrified of coming into my own size? And if I become too alive, I might not survive. Just as soon as I stopped asking, I found the answer in the salt on my skin. All along there in the hair, on my chinny chin chin, on my skinny skin. Can you taste it on the tip of my tongue? Can you hear it at the top of my lungs? Can you catch me when my lasers come undone when I'm trying to run? And mama, am I terrified
I started to have like my eye started to water, so there was just like a tear in the corner of my eye that entire time. So emotional. So emotional. We're all crying over it.
You guys are on Disney song cover.
Can't watch that movie, it's too sad. Too sad.
These scrubs have so many pockets.
I know. Ours have pockets. There's
I have one in the back.
Oh. We also
Does
have
everybody
those.
get what's happening?
It's fun that way. Little mystery. The mystery of life. Mystery of love. Sufjan Stevens. You can cut that out. Not funny. Okay.
All my time you make me speak. Twist my finger, move my body. Kite up in my head. Fill me with your words. Ow, 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 ow. Kite up in my head. Lay me in your bed. Kite up in my head. Pain from your words I never bled. Ow, least I the strive home. Your faded glow gives me comfort. Even though the road is clear. Night alone 'cause you are near. Ow, 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 ow. Kite up in my
Josh Pettinger and crew at Wicked Squid Studios on Smith Street in Rochester have the expertise, experience, and the facility to handle all of your band's needs with an emphasis on community experience and fun. Drop them a line today to schedule your next recording session or to become a member of their studio today. This episode is brought to you by Bop Shop Records, Bernunzio Uptown Music, Soundsource, and Three Heads Brewing. Our home again this season is the warm, creative space of Bop Shop Records. At 1460 Monroe Avenue, Bop Shop Records is celebrating 30 years of presenting live creative music and is the best place in the 585 for jazz, blues, and classic rock in a curated vinyl selection. Bernunzio Uptown Music, located in Rochester's East End, has been providing Rochester and the world with quality vintage, new, and used string instruments since 1976. Bernunzio's also offers concerts, workshops, and jam sessions. They are now also a registered Stetson hat dealer. Find your sound in a Stetson. Trusted by musicians, recording engineers, and consumers, Soundsource is the place to go for audio gear, repair, consignment needs, and to have all your questions answered by knowledgeable and friendly staff. Visit them at 161 Norris Drive today. Good people, great beer, amazing music. Three Heads Brewing on Atlantic Avenue is quickly becoming a Rochester and regional favorite for unique brews and one-of-a-kind music. Concerts are Thursday through Saturday, with the Rochester residency kicking each week off, but the beer and good times are on tap every day of the week.
I was like halfway through the song and realized I didn't turn the amp on. So I started hitting the strings harder. Thank you. I knew that was going to happen. It always happens.
My old jade tree died. I don't know why, but she rotted from the inside. Her arms and legs planted together, so they could say they're brothers and sisters. You got so leggy since it's been so goddamn shady. Lost your ladies. You lost your leggy lady. Catbird, oh catbird, she thinks that cat's a bird. Singing the same songs, but they know different words. I thought it was morning, but it was just the moon. She was shining so bright, she thought it was morning too. I found a white hair amongst the black. So when the knees collide, it only hurt a little.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause for Ryan, who's our amp tech tonight.
You guys ready? Okay.
Sail never asking the ocean, never asking her permission. Try to find lost man, left the egg under the hen. He never learned to say goodbye. Now he's going away. Grabbed his rainbow galoshes. You're too late to try and stop him. He had places to go. Ran down the mountain, could not take it slow. He had a place to stay. Schools of fish kept him awake. He never learned to say goodbye. Now he's gone away. Crows could not carry his stores. Raven's wings don't fly alone. Settle down, my darling. I've grown tired of your trying. Keep your head up, fake you're smiling.
Thank you.
Got a couple more.
Actually, Roxy, I need you to tune this. Can you tune this one? I have tuning anxiety, so I need Roxy to.
Well, I did a bad job.
Let's give a round of applause for Roxy, the string tech.
I seem very needy tonight. Just so you can see.
Okay.
I seem very needy right now, and
You should tell them about the next two songs. Witches and
The next two songs are very spooky themed. We have spiders, and then the next one is called Witches. You mean the Witches one? The Witch is the one with the story.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So last summer, I'm Jerry Seinfeld right now. I feel like Jerry. Last summer. I need a blazer. Does anyone have a blazer? Oh, thank you. I wish I could actually do it. I was like in my head that whole time. I was trying to think of a Jerry Seinfeld impression, and I could not even try. But the Witches song, which is the last song we're gonna play, I had a vision. So, and that's what it's about. That was the one vision I've ever had in my entire life. And it was, if you've seen That's So Raven, it was similar. Roxy was there. She knows.
Mid-conversation.
Yeah, like we were in the middle of a conversation. I was just gone. Okay. I have been asked if I could do it again for people, and I can't. It's just happened. It was spur of the moment. I don't know when it will happen again, if ever. I'll keep you posted. I know most of you, so.
Are you talking about your Jerry Seinfeld impression or the vision?
That too, I could work on that. When like midterms are over. There's more time. Okay, spiders.
He built a bed he never planned to make. He never bought it, he
Thank you all for being here. This is really nice. I'm very excited. Am I ready? Okay. Am I ready?
I saw a witch, she was digging in your yard. She said he's not here to love you, he is here to break your heart. She had long brown hair and big brown eyes. She looked a lot like me, mirror broken by the sea. She said he's not here to love you, he is here to break your heart. He's not here to love you, he is here to break your heart. Break your heart, break your heart. She had